Yo, Diecast fans, it is top 8 time. Rainier Rally Tire Truck Tournament. Let's get right into it and meet our first two drivers in these Ford trucks. We got Doc from Doc Speed Shop in a 97 Ford F-150, racing another Ford F-150, Daddy G from G Ford Diecast Racing. Before we get into racing, we have to tell you that Ben Flatten, our track photographer, has taken the ambulance, parked it at the finish line, and mounted himself to the top of it. That is one of the most dangerous spots in the track. Let's see how it works out for him. Hopefully he stays safe up there. I don't see his cage anywhere in sight. Race 1, Daddy G in the far lane. He actually switches back to the close lane, does take first place. Doc in that beautiful blue F-150. You see that nice sunlight shining down in the middle of that track. Those trucks go high flying. Daddy G does save a couple tires. Looks like Doc does as well. The judges will let us know how many. Daddy G starts us off with 6 points. Doc right behind him with 3. They will switch lanes. Daddy G out front early. And looks like he keeps most of his tires in the truck. Doc falls behind, loses a couple tires. We'll see how many tires stay in the bed of Daddy G's truck. It's like one pops out right there. Oh my gosh, the tire goes flying and strikes that woman in the head. And it rolls on the truck. Wait a second. What is that mechanic doing? What's he looking at? We gotta tell that guy to move. That's not appropriate. What was he checking out under there? I don't know. There we go. Race 3. Doc in the close lane. Daddy G in the far lane. Daddy G sideways. Doc off the Jersey barrier and goes flying off the track. That was one nasty wreck. Maybe it's the sunshine in that middle of the track. Maybe Doc was unable to see Daddy G right in front of him. Had to slam on the brakes, went hard right, and hit that Jersey barrier and absolutely went flying. We have confirmed that Doc is okay. No medical crew on staff because Ben Flatten has their vehicle. So we have confirmed he's okay. He is down by 9 points. He's a miracle. Actually, it's impossible for Doc to move on. Hopefully he just finishes this race. Doc off the track again, and he doesn't even make it to the finish line. He is out there in the woods. I want to see what happened to Doc. Doc looked like he might have been trying to get back at Daddy G here. He cuts to the left, misses Daddy G, drives off the track, catches some really thick grass apparently, because grass is heavy enough to make cars flip upside down. Takes out a tree. Man, those Douglas firs are not what they used to be. You know, that wood and lumber these days is just not what it used to be back in my day, you know what I'm saying? Daddy G, we missed what he was doing in the finish line. Daddy G finishes with some tires in. There's a look at Doc hanging out in the woods. Leaned his truck against that tree. It looks like he might be changing the oil, but he won't be moving on, so that doesn't really matter. But Doc is okay, and there's more important things. Group 2 of round 3. Grey Wizard from Golden Owl racing Arlo. That's it. That's all I got. Arlo. Grey Wizard in the close lane. Arlo in the far lane. 8 tires across 2 trucks. Arlo out front just a littlest bit. Grey Wizard wants to come back, but does not have enough in the tank, but does it have enough in the bed of his truck? Right now he's got all 4 in. Arlo already lost one. Arlo lost another one. Looks like Arlo has 2. Grey Wizard has all 4. Those 97s, you know, with those big old beds, they are holding some tires in and looking good. So despite coming in second, Grey Wizard is ahead by 1 point. They rotate lanes. Arlo in the close lane, Grey Wizard in the far lane. Arlo out front by a little bit. Grey Wizard comes back and takes this one by about a truck. I was so excited. I didn't see the tires. They go through that beautiful light in the track. Grey Wizard out front. Arlo gets a little sideways, and it looks like Grey Wizard 2 tires? Arlo 3 tires? I don't know. That's for the judges to decide. Yep, I'm the judge. Looks like it turns out I'm the judge and the announcer and everything. I just wasn't looking at it in slow motion. But when I do review these, I do go ultra slow motion, frame by frame, and count these tires to make sure I get every tire counted correctly. Sorry we missed race 3 there. Grey Wizard out front cuts off Arlo. It looks like it could have been bad, but both drivers were able to save it. Grey Wizard takes another victory. fourth and final race. Arlo is not out of it yet. If he keeps some tires in the truck and takes first, we'll see what happens. Arlo out by a little bit. Gray Wizard back at him, and Gray Wizard takes off. Wins by about 2 car lengths. As long as the judges say that Arlo didn't have an absurd amount of tires in his truck, then we will be crowning Gray Wizard's victory of this race. Gray Wizard 1 tire, Arlo 2 tires, I believe. Look at that scorecard. I believe we're going to say congratulations to Gray Wizard. Yep, Gray Wizard with 22 points. Moving on. Arlo, thank you so much for racing in our truck again. We love you. And here, ladies and gentlemen, are the 2 trucks moving on to the final 4. Next week, we'll see Flip, Baby Richie, Boondocks, and Chicken George. We'll compete to see who makes it to the final 4. This has been Tiny Track Cars Tired Truck Tournament. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.